Hello? Um, Hi, hello. Okay, bit of a different format today. So, since there's not much that I'll be doing on the PC, I have a different work setup over here. So that's why I have a separate camera over here. Hi, hello. Different camera angle as well. Urudud fans unite. Okay, great. Alright. I'm just gonna see my audio levels on this side. My mic position. Filter just seemed. Again, today's episode is not really counted. No fans, only friends. Okay, Uru means one. Yeah, Yash probably knows that. So yeah, he is a dude. He is Alex, my best friend from school. Right, 15 people have stopped by. So yeah, I'm just getting working on a thing that. Okay. The thing is, when I move, let me just show you that view. The Raspberry Pi that we. Yeah, I didn't have much of expectations here. Just me work and might stretch on for a long time. So even the people that I hear right now, I don't really expect to, increase. I guess like it's about 4 right now. Just is in my community. Payback. Yeah. Okay, I try not to be pessimistic. Okay, nonetheless. Okay. Thank you. So I'll try videos here and try to keep everything straight. Now I don't have much of a background and stuff because I keep moving between the laptop setup and the setup. I have to figure out how to do. I've misplaced. Sure. Okay, the music is getting really funky. What is Robin OP? I don't really know what. Nonetheless, if you are just here to watch me try and fix this thing and hopefully not damage it even further, message that. Or if you want to learn some soldering, message in the live chat if you want to learn to solder and would like me to show you some soldering stuff, I guess. Yeah. So if there are enough people interested in learning to solder, then I can do some basic tutorials as well. Does this pop filter even make too much of it? Pop. Yeah, I guess it does a bit. Otherwise it would flatline. Alright, so yeah, I'm just feeling a little extra crazy today. Couple more. Oh yeah, this camera here is part of the top-down thing. But then if I like, I have it in view because I keep moving around from here. Like my head will either be here or here. So if I crop this out, then I can't really do any of that. It's a bit. Try not to trick. Tilted a bit, yeah. Alright, time to get the soldering kit out. So again I'm just saying, those who are viewing, if you like to learn some soldering and if you want some soldering tips, mention in the live chat and then I'll show you some stuff. I have good experience soldering. If you would like some tips, tricks or something. If you would like to learn to solder also, I can teach you like right now. So, but then I should solder and try. My soldering iron. It is by Goot. I am okay if you use anything except for the solder-on soldering iron. Anything other than that is perfect. That is a tragedy of a soldering iron that should not even be allowed to be sold. Yeah, if that's what I said. If you want me to do a back to basics, I will. Plug that. Let me see. I brought my soldering stand. My soldering stands are gonna be so much easier. Not, we have to. Wait. Yes, a nice soldering stand from Radio Shack. Let me increase my microphone level a bit. Yeah. Do I have to add some gain or is my voice fine? I think levels. So this is from Radio Shack. I think I bought it from New York. Yeah, this is precious and dear to me. So what this is basically for the iron. That's the iron here. And these are clips. I have very little real estate right now. Okay. Then seen some that in camera. That should be. This is our highlight. Of solder. You need some solder. There. This incredibly heavy. Are incredibly useful. Okay, So I didn't really get a count on those who want to learn to solder, so I'm just gonna assume that interested in that right now. So I'm just gonna carry out with what I'm doing. Now, main objective is to not screw this up even more. Words to live by, right? Okay, so the thing is, we all know that the Pi 4 has an issue of overheating. Now, I knew that it did, and I did not use a heatsink with it. I should have used a heatsink, but I didn't, and it was working perfectly fine. And my friend Jairaj and we were doing some blockchain experiments on this. It was running for the good part of a week and a half. And after that I kept it back in its box so that no physical damage would occur. And then I take it out for our web development stream the other day, and then I find that it's not booting. And the only reason that I could find is that the SD card is not sitting properly here. Now I can't tell you guys any better. I have a magnifying lens. Not sure how useful it is. How many viewers do I have right now? Okay, not much. Then yeah, I'm quite enjoying talking to myself in here. I don't really mind. Whenever I'm working, maybe I can like top down. I could probably try a front that might be a bit less obstructive. Okay. Messages. And okay. Gap over here. There. So oh Yash is here, Shrija is here. Okay. Alright. Oh, by the way, okay, I'm just waiting for a few more people. Yash and a couple of my juniors won a hackathon today. Actually, Yash won his first hackathon, so that doesn't happen to a lot of people, man. I had like I won my like 4th or 5th hackathon. Yeah, you got a very early victory. You deserve it, but proud of you guys. They won the GitHub hackathon action night. I need to some pro tip: if you work late, you spray bottle and spray yourself in the face too. Make sure you don't sleep. So yeah, I'm just gonna put some water sponge. Blue. Okay then, so let's feel the smell of solder. Should I increase the gain of my it was all because of the team, huh? Yeah, it's amazing. Oof, that hack also to do to with the spray thing. So this process is called tinning. The thing is, if there's an oxide layer, solder will not stick properly. The thing is, I really hate having a magnet. Like, I can see well without it, but also this pop filter is just, yeah, I don't need this right now. Anyways, I am constrained of space. I don't need another thing adding on to it, and I'm sorry for the fans. It's behind the scenes now. Okay, so we need to have a nice there you go. Okay, a few more people joining in. Hope I'm not boring you guys. Again, for those who just joined right now, if you want to like learn soldering, or if you want me to show you some tips on how to solder, mention in the live chat so that I know that you are interested, so I'll cover that. Otherwise, I'll just be doing my own thing. You guys can see. Now this is around 7,000 rupees worth of hardware that I'm going to work on. Yes, I'm a bit afraid. That's what I don't like. Even if I don't fix it, I just don't want to make it worse. I'm hoping this is the issue. So have the tiniest bit of solder. If it's too much, it's gonna make short circuits, other connections that you don't need. Too much solder is also I have a tiny bit of solder. Let's see, maybe I can show you. Tiny bit of solder over here. Is that visible? Yeah. My hair is blocking the view. How? Am I not in the top-down view? Was I going? Oh, I see. Okay. Like this. Shreya is here. Okay, Shreya, shout out again. Shreya was the lead of the. I mean, was Shreya the lead? I don't want to imply anything. Anyways, congratulations, Shreya. I was just telling them about your victory. Proud senior. Just sort of. Oh, okay. So when I bend, that's what happens. Okay, got it. Now inhaling solder is not exactly good for you, so that's why I try not to speak when I'm soldering. Okay, this contact seems fine, but I'm still gonna reflow to do it. Oh, okay, that seems fine-ish. Okay, the framing is a bit of, I mean, I'm used to having people look over my shoulder when I work, but having to present to a camera, you know what, I'm gonna move this out of the way because that's not a priority. And the center stage, oh, you messy little soldering eye. I spilled water over my work surface. Not too happy about that. Okay, so what I did was I reflowed these two joints, and that should have done something. I'm just gonna put an SD card in here if that did anything at all. So if it's just the red light blinking, okay. Oh damn, it seems that the contact, that's bad. That's very bad. But how can the contact come off? If the contact came off, it means the trace would have come off. Okay. So now when I plug this in, if I plug this in, if it's just the red light, it means not booting. If there's a red light and then shortly afterwards the green light blinks, then maybe we have something going on here. I'm just gonna and bad. Try holding this down by squeezing it real hard. Nope. There as well. There either. Okay. When you're just make sure your iron doesn't get hot. That's bad. Okay, so that's that. That didn't work. Side is mechanically. That side lifted up. God knows what. Okay, another thing I can try is make in a wedge over here. And slide. Try any more force. If I put something over there, I have a piece of wire that I can use edge. Just quickly dab off the water that I. Okay, is there a lot of noise coming from the fan? I can see the, what do you call that, decibel meter? The graph jumping around. If I, okay, 4 people watching. I had 0 this anyway, so nonetheless, this free flow content. I mean, if people can watch others game for like hours on end, this is okay. I suppose there's a bit more entertainment associated to that. Nope, that ain't work. The thing is, these solder joints are perfectly intact. They're fine. Oh, Safdar is here. Hi man. Remember soldering? I think Safdar soldered a bit of stuff on the drone. Yeah. I think this is the same iron that we used back then. I've been using this iron for quite some time. I changed the tips a bit. Okay, so back to what we're doing here. This solder joint had ruptured. I fixed that. These two are perfectly intact. This is a bit off, but the thing is, all of these are ground connections. So irrespective of whether they are connected or not, it's solely for mechanical strength. So if I hold it down, it should boot. It should work. It's not. Why is it not? I mean, the contacts are over here. All the way. Mechanically sound. Everything is fine. And let's try booting it. I'm just gonna press it down a bit and let's boot it. Nope, nothing. Okay, so this is the SD card we use for development time. Let me try another SD card that has not been booted with a pipe. Power. Nope, nothing. Nothing here. Damn it. You know what? I just want to make sure that it's absolutely the issue of the lights, and I'm just gonna plug this into HDMI. That does mean that this camera will go off because I only have one capture card, unless you guys sponsor another capture card for me or something. So Raspberry Pi 4 has two display outs. Here you want to plug it in HDMI 0. I told you the vent. Raspberry Pi in the capture card, and let's see. Let us see. Nope, nothing. It is not booting. Why did I expect that just soldering that would fix it? Okay. Never mind. Let me try something else. Not really heating up much. There's some it would significantly. What I'm not understanding is there's quite a bit of give here. Like, it's not supposed to be this much space between the SD. It's usually a tight connection. There. Let's try that once more. At least the post screen is supposed to happen. Like, at least can't say post. That display is supposed to happen. That's not happening. I mean, what can go wrong to a Raspberry Pi that was kept in a box? And yeah, the odds of this thing having a warranty are next to none. So yeah, IMA screwed. Let us see. That didn't work either. Okay. No, that didn't work either. So I'm just gonna plug back the other camera before you guys get too bored. Yeah. Is the zoom correct? And focus. That's something. Yeah, I guess. We don't need these right now. I think this is. Whoops. Yeah, I burned myself on camera. That hasn't happened in a while. This perfectly intact. Very much intact, actually. Oh. Okay, so okay, there's a bit of give there. There's a lot of give here. But I'm going to remove this solder. Hi. Oh, Arjit. Dude, it's fine. Better late than never. And not so much progress yet. Going to remove that bit of solder. I have to prep it so that solder sticks. Now I don't want to put flux because that's just gonna make a mess. The thing is, I just need this to hold down. I just need it to hold down just enough so that the SD cards stay in place. Stay put. Like I said, it's not much for an electrical connection as much as it is for a mechanical connection. I mean, I am presuming. But then, even though I held it down, it still didn't boot right. That's what's confusing me. This is weird but nice. Haha. Yeah, there are limitations to what I can do in this format. Especially the camera angle. I don't like the camera angle. Like the top down. Maybe I'll do a front to back, but yeah. Alright, so few more people have joined. For those who just joined right now, I'm just basically working on repairing this Raspberry Pi. But since I have my entire soldering kit and the setup out, if you want me to show you some basic soldering tips, or if you want to learn to solder, I can do that right now. So just mention in the live chat if you were interested in learning basic soldering, and I can show you some examples. I have some time now. So yeah, thanks for stopping by the way. Okay, so not sure if you can see this, but there's some. Maybe let me try and. Okay. How about now? Okay, now I can't see a dumping. Oh, yeah, there you go. See how that's moving? The joint just melted off. Okay, so not much responses in terms of basic soldering, so I presume you guys don't want that, so I'm just gonna carry on with thing right now. So if I okay, the mic is an obstruction. Hello. Okay, audio levels are a bit low when I speak. Okay, if I talk a little louder, it should be fine. Okay, this it's a cardioid mic. Yeah. I might have to use kind of a break. Of sand. Of it would be nice if interact in the comments so that I know what you guys are looking for. So I can do a shout out or see who have stopped by and make some content for you. Basically, it would be more interesting for you and me. Important to clean your eye, and let's see. Get a solder at the tip. Oh, I think it got a bit too. Okay. Make sure it's pressed down. So I can a bit like this helps, and you want your iron to be attached to it for too long because there are other components that might get. If there's an oxide coating, shaking it like this will. That is a nice solder that hold it in place. Interesting. People, how long have I been like for? Oh my god, 45 minutes. 45. I went at 9 sharp. Okay. That to cool down a bit. Done. Also logged. Not sticking. Please SD cards and booting. Just the red light means it is not booting. If the green light also flashes a bit, you know that the storage is being accessed. And the damn thing. Starting to wonder if there's some other issue, because there's no way that this could be the issue. What is funny is that the last time I just levered it a bit like this and powered him, it worked. That was too much. Okay. I see a problem. The traces are clean out. But then again, like I said, this shouldn't really matter because that it's grounded somewhere else. The casing is always ground, it's always negative. So even if it comes off over here, it doesn't really matter because there's some other connection to ground. You know what, I'm just gonna increase the sound of the a bit. Okay, let me just turn on my audio monitoring as well so that I know how loud I am when I talk. Okay, so this is definitely audible. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. Shout out to Stream Beats. Amazing. Royalty free. Okay. I am at a loss for what to do about this. We cannot. Yeah, I can't just say that the 6,000 rupee Pi 4 with 60 GB storage, GB RAM. Not really an option. I have to fix this somehow. You know what? Yeah, this is. Oh, my iron tip. My iron tip is cracking a bit. That could be a problem. That could be a major problem. Solder basically doesn't like sticking to this. I thought maybe Soldering would have helped, but then like I said, if it were for the electrical connection, there are other things connected to ground, like there are 3 others here already, so I'm presuming it's something. And yeah, Raspberry Pis don't really have much in terms of war. That yeah, not happen. See the gap there? That trace is completely lifted off. We have it's internal. Is it? It's a shield. The solder that they're using is also probably different. That's why it doesn't like see. Side coatings are an issue. Oh, my hair is and the whole SD card slot is being can the whole SD card slot be replaced? I hope not. I don't really have sitting there waiting place. Okay, I'm gonna try a different camera angle because this is not working. I know that's it. Better. Other way, then there's the pie. Yeah, this definitely looks awkward, but it's still better than having my hair cover it anytime I bend over. Yeah, it's definitely different solder that these guys are using on the board, because it's not really mixing well with what I'm using, and trust me, the stuff that we get here is a garbage compared to. We always go for the cheapest. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is actually a soldering case. Exactly. Whoa. again I'm gonna even if I try to replace it like Amalanthony said, work as well because the trace is onto it. It is off with that. Oh damn. This is not going well. I mean, like if I didn't fix it, I just didn't want to screw it up here. So I feel like that's what I would just stop this then and there. Hair is not obstructed, I presume. Noticing that this is made by fix. Another problem is that things are basically things, a huge body, right? So heating up is, and I don't want to use like clumps like this. That will just spread everywhere and an excellent piece of kit. It was running stuff better than the Linode server that we were using. I would be really annoyed and upset. I am really annoyed at it like this. The thing is, if it is a mechanical issue, when I'm holding it down like this and then plugging it in, it should work. Okay, you know what I'm gonna I can't do. Okay, can't hear me. I had a feeling. Powering. Oh, also like if I talk through the side of the mic, that every time it's a cardioid mic, right? So the gain is maximum at the 0-degree position, so it decreases as you like. When I'm talking head on, it's one voice. Okay, let me just start the image flash and then I'll talk to you guys. Raspberry and Buster, February. Okay, that works. Flash. Oh, now okay, this might create issues because OBS is using the CPU to render. That might be a bit of an issue. See how my laptop handles. You know, over these for the last couple of weeks, I have put this laptop through hell and back. Pretty intense stuff. Okay, yeah. What was I saying earlier? Oh yeah, the polar pattern. So when I talk like head on, that's when it has maximum gain. So if I tilt it to the right and then keep talking, you gain is scaling, and exactly at 180. Really get the difference. So that's how it is with 3 degrees. But if it's head on, it's good. It's cool. Fine. The gain is good. It's still flashing 30%. 1 minute remaining. I'm just gonna see what I can do to patch this up. I can like potentially put a larger amount of solder and patch that. I mean, I did try scraping it off. Let me see if some more cleaning might help. So when I am this. Oh wait. All the soap. Then I'm gonna scrape a bit of it away. The thing is, all of these are machine soldered, right? They are there's a stencil that applies all of the soldering paste, and then it's put in a reflow oven. So that's a different kind of solder than what we use here. We use for the soldering activities that we do for making protoboard. So in that case, there will be a problem. Freaking what I'm working on is a royal pain. It likes to adhere to bare metal. I'm just trying to. And to a certain degree, flux takes care of it, but I am going to try first without flux. And if it fails, then I'll consider including. Keep your iron clean always. If not, solder will not stick onto it properly. Weird. Should not be happening. Okay, so I am. Well, this time it's a that I. Bit of overlap and that kind of add like a claw and hold it. So I'm just gonna let it cool down a bit. Wow, 40 people saw the stream. Okay, is anybody even here? Like, say something in the live chat. I genuinely don't know if anybody. Okay, the flash is done. They are. Elena is validating it. The HF software is validating it. Okay, let's put a blob of solder here as well. I mean, who can you even take this? Like, there's. Thing with this is there's another that I'm presuming there's a PC space also. I don't want to damage any of that. The solder pad itself lifted off. Various coder. Yes, thank you for being. Not gonna put too much pressure over here. And Power on. Nope, still just the red light. Yeah, this is gonna be good. This is not good. Also, this means that the issue is probably not with the else. Something else would have burned out. Moral of the story is never use your Raspberry Pi 4s without heat sinks. Yeah, this is not good news. What else can I try? What else can I try? What else can I try? Let me. Raspberry Pi not booting. Raspberry not booting. To check that the bootloader is working, turn off the power, unplug Raspberry Pi from everything including the SD card, then turn the power back on. If the green LED blinks with a repeating pattern, the bootloader is indicating running correctly, indicating that. See, the bootloader is not working, which is my laptop, Dell XPS 15. Why though? Is it dropping frames too much? I think it's performing okay right now. Seems okay. Oh, were you? Is it because of the flash? Why do you want to know which laptop I'm using? Okay, so raspberrypi.org, is the bootloader working correctly? To check that the bootloader is working correctly, turn off the power, unplug everything from the Raspberry Pi 4 including the SD card, and then turn the power back on. If the green LED blinks with a repeating pattern, then the bootloader is running correctly, indicating that start.elf has not been found. Any other actions imply that the bootloader is not working correctly and should be reinstalled using recovery.bin. What I did. If the Raspberry Pi is not booting, it is possible that the EEPROM is corrupted. This can easily be reprogrammed using the Raspberry Pi Imager tool. Oh, so it need not be the. But then the thing was, when I levered the SD card a bit, it on. So I don't think EEPROM is corrupted. Could it be? Let me try this EEPROM reflash thing. I mean, something's better. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna share this link with laptop and see if the whole reprogramming thing. And I reflashed the SD card like right now, as you guys are watching. As well try with bring the mic over to my direction. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, most of you here are probably members of the community or like have already subscribed to my channel. There's no point in asking you all to subscribe. I hope you guys have subscribed, but do like the video. Share it with your friends and stuff. So yeah. Go to the downloads page. Yeah, this is an issue. Check that the bootloader. Okay, yeah. If your Raspberry Pi is not booting, it's possible that the bootloader EEPROM is corrupted. This can be reprogrammed. Raspberry Pi Imager tool. I am not running Linux right now, so RPi Imager is not gonna work. I have to use Windows. Throw that in downloads, 20 MB, and that should not affect my speed a lot. That should be fine. 30 seconds remaining. How much time since we went live? Let's see. 1 hour 10 minutes. Okay, 1 hour 10 minutes. So far we have patched the solder joint to later discover that the soldering pad itself had come out. Overheating has definitely happened because a solder joint will not come undone in a box. So yeah, that is gonna be an issue. Okay, I have downloaded the imager. I wish I could do a screen share though, but since both are working on different GPUs. Oh, Aditya is here. Since the streaming software is running on my dedicated NVIDIA GPU, and since the laptop monitor is driven by the integrated GPU, I can't exactly do a display share. Aditya, when you gonna start streaming, man? Join the streamer clan. Aditya Dhawan is DJ Beatwala. I look tired. I've been sleeping like 8 hours a day, dude. Yeah. I thought I would like try to get this thing fixed, and might as well do it live because I don't know, just because content, I guess. Yeah, hopefully Raspberry Pi Imager is open. Choose OS. Oh, okay. Raspberry Pi S Lite. Okay, they want to reprogram the SD card. Program the SD card. What have I to lose? Oh, starting next month. That's dope. How's the stream music, Aditya? The beats pretty good, right, for license free music. Really, do I look tired though? Oh, okay, this might not work. This might not work for the reason that I may have picked the wrong operating system for burning the bootloader. That is not good. Okay, well, I am not in the most energetic state, but yeah, I'm fine. But in case my brother's watching, get me some water, please. Yeah, this is taking some time to write. So, what's up though? Music is fire, not very fixing Raspberry Pi music. I need to give people some kind of a reason to stay, right? So yeah, it's gonna take some time, I guess. What else? Make sure you pin the just hold it there and then put it in. is taking though. Okay, that should be fine. This is taking quite some time to write, and I'm afraid if I cancel, it might corrupt the SD card, and I don't want to end the video doing more damage than I did when I started it. So that. Yeah. In any case, my voice sounds a bit weird. Turn on feedback a bit. Not sure if I've damaged my voice a bit. The noise gate is doing a good job of eliminating the fan noise like in idle state. That's good. Such a streamer. Why do you think I'm such a streamer? I mean, I'm no game streamer, but yeah. Gotta keep your audience entertained somehow, right? Hence the music should be a good way to keep people here, I guess. 6 viewers. I wonder who you 6 are. One is Aditya, of course. Who else is here? This is the worst part of doing live streams. You don't know who your audience is. Like, if you're taking a class or something, you know who's on the other end. But like when you're on the live stream, when you're going live, Hilarious Coder is still here. Wow, man, respect. What is your real name though? I know you're in the community as well. I think you have joined the community. Yeah, I'm waiting for this flash to get over, so might as well interact in the comments, right? So, yeah. And there go my viewers. Anytime I call someone out, that happens, I guess. Okay then. Let's reduce the music sound a bit. Writing the firmware is at 52%, 53. This is taking some more time. The SD card is getting a bit hotter. Yeah, like I was saying, like when you're taking a class, and I have good experience taking online classes. Jumpstarts. That's what Jumpstarts is. Anywho, when you're taking online classes, you always have the you always know who's on the other end, so you know how to tailor your content. You know if they are understanding or not. Like you have some level of feedback. In this case, like when you're going live, you have absolutely no idea who's attending your. We are at 60%. IPL is going on. Wasn't it enough that they stole my viewership for one live stream? Why is IPL? Come on, I am giving better gyan than IPL. True IPL. Listen to me. Okay. I need to figure out how to burn time while I'm waiting for this to burn. I could try my Raspberry Pi, but what do you even do in this case? Like, definitely better content than IPL. I only watch IPL highlights, data saved. Dope beats. It beats. I'm liking the beats. Okay, if you think the noise situation from my mic was bad, it's about to get a whole lot worse because it started raining heavily. I am not gonna enjoy watching this tomorrow. Okay. Not bad. There is still few people here. But okay. What other sports do you watch? Like, I don't know. What other things are there? There's FIFA season. I think FIFA season, then I guess Olympics is certain Olympics events is fun to watch. I'm not sure. Yeah, I may be sleep talking. You know what? If this firmware thing on the that I'm burning right now doesn't work, I can almost certainly verify that it's the Raspberry Pi itself that would have burned out. In which case, I don't know what to do. I can't really scrap this thing, right? It's good piece of hardware, man. It's a shame that it just. Okay. So right now there's no SD card. There's nothing. And according to the website, it's supposed to basically the green LED over here is supposed to flash in a definite pattern. So that's not happening. So definitely it's some kind of a bootloader issue. But then at this point, I don't really care what it is. Like any kind of response would be better. Like just let me know that you're not fried. Give me some hope, and then I'll try to fix this somehow. Moment of truth. The firmware has been rewritten, and I am plugging it back in. Let's see. Nope, we still have absolutely nothing. Let me see if the instructions mentioned anything else. You can see that it's just the red light over there, no green, nothing there. Let me see if the instructions mentioned anything else. Is the bootloader working correctly? Blah blah blah. Any other action should be reinstalled using recovery.bin. And I downloaded the recovery imager tool. Using the recovery image will erase any custom configuration options. I don't care, just boot. Updating the bootloader. Nope, nothing happened. Bootloader updates are instigated using a normal. Okay, that didn't work. RPi EEPROM. But what I mean, for that I have to boot it, right? That's just not happening. The EEPROM version. No, but I did install the imager. I did install the imager. If the Raspberry Pi is not booting, it's possible that the bootloader EEPROM is corrupted. This can easily be reprogrammed using the Raspberry Pi imager, which is available at via the downloads page. Using the recovery image will erase any. Okay, let's see if there's any. Is there a dedicated. Oh. Okay, that was dumb of me. I flashed the Raspberry Pi OS image instead of the recovery image. Okay, EEPROM. Oh. Okay. So apparently the Raspberry Pi 4 has a dedicated EEPROM recovery image, which I am now going to write. So that is more of awkward silence and empty content for you to watch while I try to salvage this somehow. Let's see, this is what I have going on right now. Okay, Arjit, moral of the story after what happened today is basically try never use a Raspberry Pi without a heatsink, basically. Okay, so just as I made a layout to show you guys what is going on, like I did a window capture. It's completed, so let's go back to Pi. I'm going to search this again. Nope, still nothing. It's just the red. I really expected that the recovery image would do some kind of a help, but nope, nothing here. There's no give now that I did, so anything that would have happened because of the soldering joint is now fixed, but I'm sure it overheated. Otherwise I don't see like what can possibly happen to a Raspberry Pi that's kept in a box, right? So probably while as we were running those not simulations, those blockchain and stuff, it would have overheated. So according to the website, if you just power it on without anything else, everything is normal. The green LED is supposed to blink at a regular interval, but that clearly is not the case. Speaking of pies, you want to buy a new one? Yep. If you're buying some, get a heatsink. Raspberry Pi 0W. What do you want to do with it? Pocket Beagle. I have not used the Pocket Beagle or the BeagleBone Black. I've heard good things about it though, but not really used it. What if the green LED is there? So that's what I told you, right? I connected it over HDMI. See, I am gonna connect it to HDMI 0. Actually, I'm gonna remove the. Then I'm gonna connect it to HDMI 0. You're gonna lose the camera here because I just have a card. So the Raspberry Pi over there and powering it on. See, if it something would have happened like right now if the green LED was dead and the Pi was still working, but clearly that is not the case. Such a shame, man. The thing is, once you have used the Raspberry Pi 4 and like once you get familiar with its power and processing power and all that stuff, it's really difficult to go back to a Pi 3. Yeah, so hilarious coder, I hope that answers your concern. If the green LED was just dead and the Pi was still working, some kind of an HDMI output would have happened, have came up. At least that color calibration and sync screen, you know, that RGB screen that comes up when you boot a Pi, that would have come up. But clearly that's not coming as well. This thing, it was not the solder joint that. Damn. Clearly something else that's wrong with it. Now let's see if getting recognized and recognized. Capture card is back online. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. Okay, just for a last test, I'm gonna like really press down on this, and wait, where are the LEDs? Okay, they're over here. So I'm gonna really squeeze it and power it on. Nope, absolutely nothing. It's getting power, so that's why the red LED is coming on, right? Let's see. I forgot about my hand. I wanna my food. Just keep in so that no oxide coating. Don't let it overheat either. That's also bad. So assuming the EEPROM flash is taking some time, even after like inserting the SD card, doing all this, it's just not happening, man. It's a good amount of force that I'm applying right now. It's not happening. Rest in peace, my Raspberry Pi. So I am gonna do a bit of googling on some forums though. I had a lot of plans for this. I could have done a lot of possible build ideas with this. Yeah, I can't really buy another Pi right now. So any issue that would have happened with that solder joint sort of coming out, that's been fixed. So what I had intended to do, I have done. But clearly that is not the only issue. Yeah, clearly that is really not the only issue. Let's see. What else can I do? Any suggestions, guys? Those who are viewing, like I'm all out of ideas. Keep it aside for some time. It might be back in the morning. It has been here for like I've been trying to resurrect this for like last 2 days. Like not actively, but I've been like powering it on and checking here and there. Reflashed it a bit. I mean, reflashed it a couple of times and reflash it a bit. What am I even talking? So yeah, I tried all that, but yeah, happening like that. Let me try another. What other firmware will I have? So, 32-bit Raspberry Pi Ubuntu Mate. I don't wanna load. Oh, nope. I don't want to download. Okay, Ubuntu 18 core. Okay, that's something. Oh, I see. So it's downloading the OS and then it's downloading it and then it's installing it. That's why it took some time. 300 MB. Let's see how that happens. Meanwhile, Q&A. If you guys wanna ask me something, AMA time, I guess. Ask me anything regarding my work process or I don't know, pretty much anything. Up for interaction, like because we clearly have some time to burn. Literally. Hilarious Coder, I still have not really gotten acquainted to you. So, what is your real name? And yeah, 3 concurrent. Surprised that people still stayed this long. Oh, okay, Ashwin Ashok. Okay, my bad. Aren't you also a student? I think I saw you on LinkedIn. Okay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any suggestions for my streams, like if not this, like for the regular streams, if you have any suggestions for Force Point, that's also like more than welcome. Damn, I'm really liking the music. You know what? Like, let's put it on like this. I want this, and I really like this. Also, it's not mine. It's like bought from a project fund, so I have to like give an explanation of why it's not working and stuff like that. The best part of this mic is that if my voice or my throat is like really tired, I can just like whisper like this and just pick it up. Yeah, some people can even use this for like ASMR stuff. I'm not gonna creep you all out like that anyway, so don't worry about that. But the point is that I can just if I like. To think that all of this content is gonna stay on the internet forever. Yeah, that's a scary thought. Right now we are writing at 1%. There's nothing to show on record here where we are at. Okay, this is turning out to be slower than I expected, and there's a very, very low chance of this work. another Raspberry Pi here? This is why I always keep the Raspberry Pis in their own boxes. I want to avoid hardware. Kind of damage. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I use Etcher. Etcher is what I normally use. But, this was suggested as a debug step on the Raspberry Pi website. So Etcher is what I normally use. Etcher is much faster. I completely agree. Balena Etcher is what I normally use, but this is what they recommended on the website, so I thought I would give it a try because I'm all out of ideas. Like I genuinely don't know what to do with this thing. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's where that is. Yeah, by all means, this is not progressing either. So yeah, I'm gonna cancel this. It doesn't really look like this is gonna work. Let's see. I heard. For IOET conference, Arijit, we had a couple of people from Balena, and they talked about the Balena fin. I'm not sure if you were part of the IOET community around the time of IOET conference, but yeah. At that time, two people. One of them was a developer advocate, and the other one was, I think he was a freelance developer. So both of them were part of Balena, and they came and they talked about Balena's ecosystem. Oh wow! Lucky boy. Lucky boy. Yeah, that's great. Oh, amazing. Yeah, they would really be more than happy to support a student developer of your since you got started pretty early. They would be more than happy to support you like that. So that is good. Make sure you make best use of the community and the opportunity that you get. Very important. Yeah, I think it's better that I wind up because I do not see this progressing in any productive way, and as much of a shame as this is, I'm gonna do some googling and see what exactly the issue is. My preliminary assumption was that it was the SD card issue because it seemed pretty obvious because it had some give. So I thought like if it was okay. I mean, if I had like given it some mechanical support, I thought it would be fine. But oh, I forgot the camera is here. I'm very used to like having the camera over there. So I shifted the camera here for today for the first time, and by habit I'm like looking there and speaking. Okay, so nonetheless, I thought that with the mechanical support and by fixing the soldering joints, it would kind of make it better and it would just magically start working again, but boy was I wrong. So seems to be a firmware issue. I don't know how that got corrupted, but nonetheless I'm gonna search for a bit and let's see where that takes me. Okay, Arijit, you know both of them, yeah. Speaking of IoT Planet, did you know that you're being added to the blogger list by Ajit sir? Yeah. Anyone can contribute. I had written 1 or 2 articles. I couldn't really find more time to spare for that. But it's good. If you have the time to spare, it's great that you write some articles, get some recognition. It's good. I wish you all the best for it. Yeah, I think it's better that I wind this up right now. So unfortunately, wait, maybe I can shoot my the iron is powered off. So soldering tutorials maybe for another day. Then I'll ask in the community group also if people are interested. So if that is the case, then I'll keep a separate soldering tutorial. So yeah, this is the box that I just keep my stuff in. So if people are interested, I'll do that. If not, let that be. Yeah, back to just starting. Let's wind up. I thank all of you for stopping by. I didn't want to like spend one first point episode on this. That's why the bonus episode kind of thing that I did. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for spending your time over here. Thanks for sharing with your friends. If you know others that are interested, like even if it's just one person, do share it with them. Yeah, and you can really help me grow the community that I'm trying to build here. So thank you all for stopping by. If you're still here, bye. Yeah, thanks a lot. It really means a lot that you so much interest in the content that I'm making. Thanks. Bye Arijit, Ashwin, if you're still here. Bye. Yeah. Who are the other two people though? That's what I'm curious about. Apart from Arijit and Ashwin, who is 3 and 4? The other viewers. Okay, fine. Don't even if you're not mentioning the lecture, fine. Alright, so I'm ending this. Bye bye. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. May the force be with you. I'm not sure if that's a thing that I want to keep on. Oh, that's very nice of you. That's very nice of you, Ashwin. Bye then. Good night.